primarily to officially communicate the decision of the party's National Council at its 5th General Meeting held on Tuesday, November 28, 2017 at the M Plaza Hotel. But before that, the party has learned with shock the demise of our Volta Regional Communication Director, Efo Filippo, who passed on to glory this morning, and accordingly wish to extend our deepest condolence to the bereaved family, friends, and the party in the region. We shall provide them with the needed support in this trying moment. Just about a week or so ago, Efo Filippo was part of communication directors that we took them through the preparation towards the budget. It's been part of our party programs over the years. I have known him years when we were at Cantamanto regional office, and the party is deeply shocked about his demise. Little did we know that such a thing is going to happen. We commensurate with the party in the region. The meeting of the National Council had in attendance His Excellency the former President John Ajikun Kubo, His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Maumia, the Speaker of Parliament, the Chief of Staff was there, members of the party's National Council of Elders, National Executive Officer, former National Executives, representatives of the parliamentary group, all regional chairpersons and secretaries, and other members of the council as provided for under Article 9B of our party's constitution. The National Council, as I've already stated, is the second highest decision-making body pursuant to Article 9B of the party's constitution, has unanimously resolved that all persons serving as metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives who wish to contest as parliamentary candidates in constituencies where the party has sitting members of parliament are not eligible to contest unless they resign from their current positions at least 3 years before the ensuing national general elections. The council also resolved that the regional chairpersons, regional secretaries, regional treasurers, constituency chairpersons, constituency secretaries, and constituency treasurers are also not eligible to contest as parliamentary candidates in constituencies where the party has sitting members of parliament unless they resign at least 3 years before the national general elections. The council adopted this resolution upon conviction that these decisions are in the best interest of the party and governments. As for national chairperson, general secretary, and national treasurer, the constitution already debars them from contesting as presidential candidates and members of parliament. We are only extending it so that it will be consistent and coherent. So we are saying that all these positions, if you are a member that holds this office, continue to hold the office. If you want to contest as a member of parliament, you have the right to do so, but you do so 3 years before the general elections. For emphasis, these decisions only apply to constituencies where the party has sitting members of parliament and does not apply to orphan constituencies. That is, constituencies where the party does not have sitting members of parliament. As part of this resolution, Council has directed all the 10 regional executive committees to organize an expanded regional executive committee meetings comprising constituency executives to brief them on key amendment proposals that will be considered for adoption at the extraordinary delegates conference. Also, National Council passed a resolution to extend the mandate of all 7 officers of the party at each level of the party by 3 months following the expiration of their 4-year mandate to allow for primaries to be conducted. National Council at this meeting also adopted the report of the ad hoc committee set up to review and streamline the proposals for amendments to the party's constitution, subject to approval and final adoption by National Conference. The NPP will hold an extraordinary National Delegate Conference pursuant to Article 995A of the party's constitution on Sunday, 17 December 2017 in Kumasi, the Ashanti Regional Capital, as communicated in a notice issued by myself yesterday. This conference is being held primarily to consider and adopt the proposed amendment to the party's constitution. The council also approved the calendar of programs and activities of the party presented by the National Secretariat between November 2017 and June 2018, which has been spelled out as follows. 7 December 2017, interdenominational service for peaceful election and to mark the first anniversary of the sweet victory the NPP chalked last year. 17 December 2017 will be the date for the extraordinary National Delegates Conference to be held in Kumasi. 31st December will be the deadline for updating membership register in preparation towards the upcoming primaries. This includes that of all external branches. 31st December is the deadline for them to have the names of members of our party in our register. The party constitution provides that all members of our party must have their names in the register of our party at the polling station. And this register must be updated every 6 months. Copies of it must be given to the constituency secretariat for onward forwarding to the regional party and the national party. For purposes of elections before us, we are bringing down the curtain by 31st December in order to ensure that we prune what has been compiled in order to ensure that we have a free and fair elections internally. So 31st December is the deadline. What it means is that if your name is not in that register, what it means is that you cannot contest, or you cannot be a candidate to be a polling station executive, and you can also vote as well. So it is important that every member of our party, whether you are at the national level, you are at the constituency level or regional level, find your name in the register from which you are a member of the party. You cannot be a member of this party at the national level. So people who parade themselves as leading members must all find their names in the polling station for which they belong and vote. 3rd January 2018, there will be National Steering Committee meeting, and we expect that a small committee that has been formed to submit rules and regulations for all internal primaries to the National Steering Committee will be received. By 9th January 2018, we will also have a National Council meeting to affirm the rules and regulations that has been submitted by that small committee to National Council. Between 17th to 21st of January, we will be having polling station elections in all the 29,000 plus polling stations across the country. Between 26th to 29th of January 2018, we will have elections to elect over 5,000 electoral area coordinators. On the 7th of February 2018, we'll have a National Steering Committee to review the 2 activities that has taken place, that's the polling station elections and the electoral area coordinators election. Between the 8th to 10th of February 2018, we will complete the compilation of the polling station and electoral area register of all elected officers. Between 21st to 24th of February 2018, Constituency Annual Delegates Conference will be held. Between 15th to 25th of February, our external branches. We have the external branch that covers the running of the party in a particular nation outside Ghana. Then under them we have chapters. These chapters, as I've already told you, they've also been asked to update their registers. So between 15th to 25th of February, they will have their elections to elect their officers at the chapter level. Then between 18th to 30th of March, there will be elections to elect officers of our party for our external branches throughout the world. By 24th of March 2018, we must complete the compilation of registers of all constituency officers elected and appointed, including disciplinary committee members, finance committee members, 5 members each from Council of Elders and Council of Patrons. To our constitution, you have 28 days to put together these other appointed members to complement the elected officers. So by that day, 24th of March, we should have the album ready for us to be able to do the regional annual delegates conference. We'll have a steering committee on 4th of April to also look at this process. By 6th of April, we'll have a national council meeting to also review these activities that has gone on, especially the constituency elections, so that if there are any petition, redress, and all that, we'll be able to address it by National Council. Our regional annual delegates conference will be held between 21st to 24th of April 2018. By 19th May 2018, we should be completing the album for the regional delegates conference held. You must also be reminded that we have between 21 days to put together this album in terms of appointing other officers that complement the regional executive committee, and also appointing disciplinary committee members, finance committee, and other members to complement the regional executive committee. National Annual Delegates Conference to elect national officers will also be conducted between 15th to 17th of June 2008. The date for this conference will be communicated to you later, and the venue will also be communicated to you. In conclusion, the party fervently anticipates the full cooperation of all members in order to make the upcoming extraordinary National Delegates Conference and the internal primaries a success. It is important that all members of our party take this timetable very seriously and also conduct ourselves in a manner that will not create tension amongst our people. This is an internal election that we are having. We want to use this opportunity to thank all members of our party, particularly polling station executives, electoral area coordinators, constituency officers, regional executives and regional officers, national officers, including National Council members, Council of Elders, former officers of our party, all sympathizers, volunteers who join us, toil with us to bring this sweet victory that we had in 2016 elections. I expect that most of these people will be seen at our interdenominational church service that we are going to have at International Press Conference on the 7th of December to thank the good Lord for how far the Lord has brought us.